about this, and here's my side of the story.
Were you there? Were you there, beloved? Beloved, were you present and alive and there in Australia? No, you are not.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you didn't already know, act like you know because it's that as us, so let's hop right into this video. So today we are reacting to Chunkz and also Young Filly's ex both break their silence on the allegations. So before we hop in, you already know what to do. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And without further ado, let's just hop right into this video.
Okay, so the much anticipated response a lot of people were looking for some reason. Chunkz has broken his silence on things going on with Filly. Hey guys, it's Morali. Hopefully you guys are all doing well today. Back again with another video. If you have not subscribed, guys, click that button. It is daily and consistent content. Now let's get into this video where Chunkz has broken his silence. A lot of people were looking for this. I honestly don't know why, because this has nothing to do with him. So I feel like the unfair response to the death threat, I can't even speak. The death threats he's received, the pressure he's received to speak out, it's extremely unfair. These cases have nothing to do with him. These cases have everything to do with Filly. So I don't understand why everybody is upset with him by association. It's just unfortunate. But in his video, he does speak out, and he basically lets everybody know that he's not going to speak out on this whole situation because of the legality, because of the case, because it's still open.
Exactly.
Yes, my people's, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it, as this is an ongoing court case, I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly.
Good for him.
Yeah, I've just come on it to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't. Love.
And I think that this is a very wise choice for this man. A lot of people are asking, well, you know, jurisdiction laws, or you can really say something but you don't want to, you're trying to avoid, etc.
No.
I think it's clever because he's given everybody something but not what they desperately were looking for.
Right.
And so therefore it satisfies all of these people who are obviously pressuring him to speak out, which is why he's done this video or why he's advised to do so.
Yes, my people's, like everyone, I've heard the reports coming out of Australia. Whilst I understand many of you want my reaction on it,
didn't we just watch this?
This is an ongoing court case. I hope you guys can understand that I can't and won't be commenting on it publicly. So yeah, I've just come on it to basically let you know the reasons as to why I can't.
As of right now, it is an open case. As of right now, the trial, if there is going to be a trial, is pending. So what you may say might be used in the court of law.
Right.
And he might be dragged into the Australian courts for anything that he might be saying. So it's best to keep tightly lipped and not say anything. I don't think he should have done this, but not say anything or give something very minimal, and to respect the courts when it comes to this conversation.
Right.
Perhaps something would have been good for these alleged victims and, you know, to think of them at this time of need because of what they're going through. But I think that he did what he needed to do because this has nothing to do with him. This has everything to do with Young Filly and Young Filly only. Why are there so many people who are so incredibly upset with Chunkz? I don't understand. I don't get what this man has done. It has nothing to do with him. He's been put in an unfortunate position because they are heavily associated with each other, business-wise, financially, and friendship, everything. So he has to navigate this on his own and deal with it. So enormous pressure from the public. It doesn't make any sense to me. It's unfortunate, and I don't understand it. And
okay, let me just add my 2 cents. I think a lot of people are probably thinking birds of a feather literally fly together. So they're like, if you're not going to say anything, then we think that you were involved, which is so unfair and just unreasonable, like he said, because again, just because, you know, you were friends with somebody, sometimes you really don't know what they do. You know, when the sun go down, you don't know. They might be out there. Or when the sun comes up, whether they're a little vampire or not. You know, it's just, you don't always know somebody 100%. So it is unfair to ask of him to basically say something and pick a side. Because in this type of situation, they aren't picking any sides. There is investigating what happened and finding out the truth.
I get why he doesn't want to say anything on it. Let's just wait to see what happens when it comes to the courts. But remember, everybody is innocent until guilty in the courts. But also remember, prosecution have strong evidence against him, which is what they have stated. And prosecution, I genuinely, guys, cannot speak today. Prosecution don't extradite people between countries or between states unless they have strong evidence on you as well. Now, a ex-girlfriend of Young Philly has also spoken out. Why? I don't understand, and nobody was asking her, but one day we'll find out. And in this video, she basically tells her side of the story. Babes, what story, please?
I just want to talk about this, and here's my side of the story.
Were you there? Were you there, beloved? Beloved, were you present and alive and there in Australia? No, you are not.
Now, before we start, obviously I don't want to air personal business. That's private.
What?
We were speaking last year, can't give you really time frames, and rekindled at Misfits. I actually know Philly, so at least the people that are watching this can have something based on someone that actually knows him and not people speculating and just know him from seeing him on the internet and girth and turf. Philly is someone that I know and get on with, right, okay? I'm not here to say things did or didn't happen. All I'm here to say, to tell you even, is my side of the story.
Okay.
My experiences with Philly made me feel comfortable. When we rekindled this year, there was actually, I'm going to make a point of saying this, there was a point where he was like, if you don't want to do anything, if you don't want to, bear in mind, we'd spoken last year, we'd been seeing each other last year.
Okay,
and even then, he was like, if you don't want to do anything, if you're not comfortable, we don't have to. I just want to make a point of, he's never made me feel any pressure, and I think until we've got definitive answers to the question, I'm not discrediting what's happened. I don't know the ins and outs, and probably neither do you. I'm just here to give a balanced side of the story, you know what I mean?
I think this is the worst thing that she personally could have done, because so many people are going to take this the wrong way. Even I started to think in my head, you're trying to say subtle. You're trying to be very subtle about it. Well, he always treated me well, so what does that say about the victim? That is not the route that you want to take, honey bun, especially if this is still an open case, and if things turn out to be true, that these things did happen, they have the evidence and whatnot, you are going to be looking so stupid, and people are going to attack you with everything they got. They'll probably run you off of the internet, because that's just how people do, okay? I'm very afraid for her.
I don't owe him anything either, you know, he's not asking me to do this, no one's pressuring me to do this. I just want to just say, let's all just calm down for a second until we know all the ins and outs. And my personal experience is that he was fine with me.
So I don't understand why you're adding your 2 cents into this conversation, because it has nothing to do with you. You were not there. You were not present. So this side of the story that you said you need to add doesn't make sense, because there's no sides to the story. You are not part of the story.
Yeah.
Not the beginning, the end, or the, like, I just hate stupidity, and I feel like this is what we're having here. Everybody wants to do character either assassinations or character support statements when they were not part of this case, so therefore we simply don't know. Why his ex-girlfriend has come out to say something, it's genuinely pointless and dismissive of the alleged victims at hand here. Remember, police found so many marks on one of these girls' bodies that it was virtually impossible for her to be consenting to anything that he wanted to do. 4 counts of penetration without consent. One charge of strangulation. Like, we need to remind ourselves of what this man is being charged of, and that these charges need to be addressed as something serious. This is not gossip. This is not fodder. This is not laughter. Do you understand? This is reporting of serious situations where somebody has been accused of stuff by alleged victims. Whether they're innocent or not is a different question, and the courts will lay that out as time goes on. That's it. So for these girls, ex-girlfriends or whoever, to come out and to give character support statements as if you've been subpoenaed into the courts, I genuinely don't understand.
I'm screaming, not
you have
subpoenaed
no part of the
into
story.
the court.
This has got nothing to do with you. Doesn't matter if you've dated this man back in the day. That has nothing to do with what's happened now. It can be very different scenarios, which evidently it looks like it is. And therefore, she needs to see her way out of this conversation, because it genuinely pisses me off when I see stupidity like this on social media, because I feel like a lot of people who have social media now are just dumb. Like, people are just genuinely dumb. They have no logical sense. That's just what I'm seeing here. But anyways, let me know your thoughts are, guys, when it comes to this. I don't want to expect any of Philly's friends on social media to be speaking out. This has got nothing to do with them. They don't...
Honestly, I don't know whether I should be like, I don't want any of his friends speaking out, because I mean, if they feel passionate enough to do so, then that's their business. So who am I to be like, what are you doing? because this is a very serious matter. So, but for me, I do agree with the ex-girlfriend or current girlfriend. Don't know what her status is, because she said that they were seeing each other. And then she was like, you know, when they were together, he would ask, or he did ask her, you know, you don't have to do anything if you don't want to, like basically suggesting that he would ask for consent, because this is a case that is dealing with consent, and you know, whether he or not he, the girl did give him consent and this happened, and you know, the strangulation, all this other like really crazy detailing about, you know, what happened. But honestly, who freaking knows? This is very serious, like Murad said. And I just hope that they are able to, you know, find the truth, get to the bottom of it, and hopefully the people that, you know, have done this stuff, or if it's not true, that that person is also held accountable, okay? Because you can't just throw stuff out there and, you know, it not be what it is. And then also vice versa, if you did in fact do something this egregious, then you gotta do the time. So anyways, let me know what you guys thought about this video down below. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.